What's up? Caleb with the FunnelFlow Mastermind. Welcome. We're doing a live funnel building session. Yesterday in our mastermind, somebody said, hey, Caleb, you know how you have gamers, they'll just play video games and people watch them? You should do that for funnels. So as a FunnelFlow Mastermind member, you have access to just coming on these group calls where we're just going to build funnels together. So we have 3 calls throughout the week right now. Wednesday morning, 6:30 to 7:30. That's where you learn the tactics, the strategies necessary to build simple marketing systems. We also have expert interviews, panel discussions, and hot seats regarding all things marketing, sales, and growing your business online, regardless of what you do. Then from 7:30 to 8:30, we have our group workshop where we focus on our offers. It's a little more laid back. And we focus on our offers, our messaging, our ideal client, figuring out our lead magnets, really everything, the guts of our marketing system, right? So content and really getting clarity on who we're serving and how we're serving them. And so, hi, Afra, we're streaming live on the YouTube. So anyway, how are you?
Hi, I didn't hear anything until you said, how are you? Okay, I'm on my phone. Hi, Caleb.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. We're streaming live on YouTube because somebody said yesterday, hey, you should just build funnels and stream it live. So that's what we're gonna do.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah. So our meeting on Wednesday morning from 8:30 to 9:30 Pacific, or I'm sorry, 8:30 to 10 Pacific. That's where we're just focusing on our offers. And getting clarity on really implementing what we learned in the morning call from 6:30 to 7:30. And then Thursday mornings, what we were doing is we're taking all that and we're actually putting that into functional marketing pieces. So we're building our funnels live. So if you have something to sell and you want to find people to sell it to, come to the FunnelFlow Mastermind and we're going to learn what to do. Then we're going to actually do it and then we're going to build it. Right, Afra?
Yep, that's right.
All right. Afra is our superstar copywriter. We're so glad to have her. So if you're a part of the mastermind, you will meet her and she'll probably write some of your stuff. So anyway, all right, Afra. So since you're on the call, do you want to jump back into kind of working on your funnel? Is that?
Yeah, that would be fantastic. I'm on my phone, so I won't be in the funnel with you.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so
Are we the only ones on the call?
yeah, and our millions of YouTube viewers.
Oh, awesome.
We're basically the Mr. Beast of funnel building online.
Yep.
Okay. So we're here in our funnel platform. We use a version of high level to build our stuff. Okay, so let's see where we left off yesterday. So Afra's ideal client is an ad or a funnel agency. And who's your ideal client, Afra? Just why don't you share that?
Ad agency or sales funnel agency.
Okay, got it. All right, so we need to embed a form. All right, so we kind of laid out the headline, the subheadline. Afra wrote her own copy. We had Nitish, our designer, create, this is called an e-cover. So basically, instead of, it's kind of like a visual representation of what we are delivering to them. If we're delivering a digital download, it just kind of makes it a little less abstract what we're sending them.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I want that. All right, look at that smiley face. Okay. And so we made that e-cover, then we put it on a mock-up. I use, when I'm doing it myself, I use smart mock-ups. Nitish will do these on Photoshop. So if you are technically inclined, or you can do them on Photoshop from scratch, or if you're like me and you need something a little easier, I just use Canva and a tool called Smart Mockups. So we made that, and the structure of the funnel is we have an emotional appeal. We're saying like, what do you want? All right, we're trying to speak to the emotions, and then we're going to back it up with logic. So some people will just, oh yeah, I want this. You don't have to convince them too hard. And then other people, they want to kind of read about it and think about it, consider it. And we really need to like push them and urge them to take the next step. So I will say that we're not really specific enough in who we're talking to in the headline. So I think we need to,
Okay.
I think we need to add a little, some copy call outs to our avatar. Would you agree?
Okay. Yeah. So you think like maybe before the heading, maybe say, are you an ad agency or sales funnel agency? Is that something that I had on there? I don't have it up.
Yeah. So I like to just add an attention. So
oh yeah, the ATTN. I realize that you do that in a lot of your funnels.
it's just kind of like it's a really simple way to say this is for you, because people are so quick to close out windows and to click off stuff. And so as quick as we can, we're saying like, wait, this is for you. Okay,
that makes sense.
Now maybe there's more nuanced ways to do it, but I don't like nuance. I like just straightforward, in your face, crystal clear. Okay,
Perfect.
So we're gonna add a column. We're gonna and if I've already like determined what my fonts and stuff are, instead of doing that from scratch with each element, I'll just duplicate it and then I'll drag it up. All right. So
Caleb, were you planning on sharing your screen?
I'm sorry.
I was just looking at your face, but a screen would be
better. You saw how
better.
excited I was? All right, sorry. Thank you. I would have live streamed this whole build session and people just be staring at my forehead. Okay, attention.
Ad agency or sales funnel agency, or I like how you can like think of like really good copy on the fly. I feel like I have to like write it down and like change a headline 5 or 6 times before I get it down.
Yeah. I want to say digital marketing agencies, but I feel like maybe that's too broad.
Yeah, that's how I was going to do it to start with. And we kind of talked about it and you're like, well, maybe we need to really niche down in terms of like who we're speaking to in the digital marketing world. So that's why we came up with ad or sale, but digital marketing works for me too. I mean, maybe keeping it a little more broad will get me more clients, like potential clients. But it's your call. You're the expert here.
Well, when you build a funnel, you build it in such a way, it's a best guess. We don't really know until we have traffic hit it, and we let the market decide if it's actually going to work. So, we do our best guess going in. So I would say, all right, we'll try something here. So digital marketing agencies, ready to scale. Okay.
Hey, team.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. We were streaming live on the YouTube because Scott said yesterday I need the I just need to, just like those gamers, they just game and people watch them, but I funnel build. So anyway, hi Chuck, good morning.
Chuck.
Hello.
All right,
It
media
was,
buyers.
but we look the same, Scott.
We're like twins.
It's a mirror. Anyway,
Mhm.
every time I see or hear that, like, oh, it's like we're twins, I think, who am I? Am I Danny DeVito or am I Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
I'm weird. I think Serena or the other one,
Venus.
Venus. Wait,
Yeah.
they're not even twins, are they?
But they're good tennis players and they're sisters.
Yeah. Totally fell apart on that example.
Okay,
All right. Yeah.
maybe I'm throwing the kitchen sink at this, and I don't know.
I mean, let's see how it works. We could always, if we do launch it and we don't get a lot of, if it doesn't convert, we could always like switch the words around a little bit and then try again.
Yeah. All right. So Chuck's an SEO guy. So we built him. I threw that in there. Hey, Graham, good morning. Attention digital marketing agencies ready to scale, media buyers, design firms, SEO guys, and sales funnel pros want access to an email sequence that will get your calendar fully booked. Okay, so now we've called out who we're talking to, and then the headline is more contextual to them. So, okay.
Awesome. I love it.
Cool. All right, so that's good. We added some clarity there. I love, look, douchey sales tactics don't fly anymore.
There's a lot of white space on the side. I wonder if that image you deleted yesterday, I wonder if it should stay there.
Well, most people look on mobile anyway, so
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it doesn't really matter.
right. And save that. Preview. I mean, I like it on desktop with a little more white space, kind of gives room for it to breathe.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chucky?
Yeah, I don't think there's too much white space. I think it looks like most funnels out there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Most funnels, Chuck?
No,
What?
not most funnels. I have been on ConvertKit and it sucks. Like coming back to Caleb's funnels, I'm like, oh my God, this is the real deal. Like, I don't want to deal with any of that crap out there.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome home, Afra. Welcome home.
I know. I was like, I was so panicked. I was like looking at all the other different like plugins that people use to like build landing pages for like WordPress websites. And like it costs like a yearly fee. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what works. So I'm really glad I was able to utilize your platform.
That's
Okay,
exactly where I was when Caleb rescued me from that hell.
Really? Yeah. I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of people struggle with that. It's like, what really works and what's the easiest? And yeah.
They just need the
Trying to
FunnelFlow
piece all
mastermind. That's it. That's all they need.
Yeah.
Plug and play.
One thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna do you a solid one. I'm gonna put a GIF in here. Is it GIF or GIF, Chuck?
I don't know.
Okay, I
It
don't-
depends on if you're over 45 or not.
I'm 38, so we're gonna go to
it's a GIF for
Giphy.
you. Yeah. I get to say GIF, but you have to say GIF.
Yeah.
All right, this is my favorite GIF. So
Which
what do you think?
I
Go
love
for
it. It's perfect.
There you go. Does that sell
Awesome.
it a little harder?
It does.
Okay, so now we've laid it out. We have our e-covers. Yeah, I'd say this page is good to start. Now, what we do is we always go mobile optimize, because most people will view it on mobile. So we need to make sure
Exactly.
it looks good.
Yeah.
So we go to mobile font size over here, and then we bring that down. Bring that down. And we want to get our core message across above the fold. So without them having to scroll, we want them to
Right.
understand. So they click into an ad, they know what this sales page is all about.
Yeah.
How you doing, Graham?
Doing great, guys. Just watching this. I was actually putting together a funnel last night and wrapping it up today. So this is perfect.
Cool. All right, we'll kind of go around the horn and touch base on everyone's funnels, and wherever you're stuck in that, we'll get you moving. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put our form here. I kind of want to show a I don't like him to have to scroll to find a button.
Yeah.
Personally, so
I wonder if we can make it sticky.
the button.
Yeah. Would that be a thing?
Let me think here. All right, so let
Or
me.
just add more buttons that jump you back to the sign up.
So I'm going to make an image that's mobile optimized, because you can really design. You can like really customize how the funnel looks, mobile or
That's
desktop.
awesome.
So
I
this
love
is
that.
So we're going to go visibility, and we're going to turn off the desktop, and then. Can someone message Jason Fitzgerald Smith on Slack and give him this Zoom link, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chuck.
I don't know who that guy is, but
Yeah, you do.
Just say yeah, you do.
So we're gonna make that one mobile only. I'm sorry, desktop only. So we go to advanced, and then we click off the desktop, off the mobile. Okay, so okay, so right now this is a box, and all right, so I like putting the form in the pop-up, and so you don't have to. I don't really know how to explain why I like that, but I'll show you. So our pop-ups here. So we're going to put our form. So we're going to put our headline, our subheadline, and we're going to add our form. So that's where we're going to actually put our opt-in and grab their information. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to live in there, and then we'll take this copy and we'll put that up here in the pop-up.
Excuse me.
Okay, we'll format that. Love this little privacy policy. Paragraph. Okay. All right, so we're going to delete this. All right. And all right, so we're going to put a button right below it.
Awesome. And then that button makes the pop-up come up.
Yep. We're going to change our color here. We've already established this blue, so we're just going to go with that blue. You know, the button is where the money's at, right? So I want that button big. I don't want them to miss it. So I'm going to go to advanced. I'm going to go to full width. I'm going to go to fill width. Okay, so it fills the space it's in. I want to give that button a little bit of breathing room. See how it's all smushed on that image element? So I go to general. I go to margin top.
Very cool.
Okay. And then I make that call to action contextual.
Yeah, I think I have some copy for buttons inside my document. So you could put a little something now, but I could go in later and.
Yeah, you could certainly edit it, but send me my free email templates. Okay. And then maybe we'll bring this up a little bit, make it a little smaller, because we really want people to see that button.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we see if someone comes into this, we could fuss with the design. We can make, this image a little bigger. So I always change the image width. So we'll say 175. So we can see Afra's lovely face. All right. See that? What do you think?
I love it. It's perfect. I'm so excited.
We're going to save that.
Really cool.
All right, so we're going to come down. We're going to make this a little smaller. All right, this is left over from the template because you can toggle what images are shown. So we're going to click that. We're going to replace that with your e-cover. All right. There you go. Scroll down. All right. Oh, also, we want to make these buttons open the pop-up. So we have to tell the system what we want the buttons to do. So I'm clicking on the button. I'm going to click open pop-up. All right. So that's going to open our pop-up. Same thing with this button down here. We're going to say open pop-up. We're going to change this mobile font size. I'm going to bring this down. Okay, that image looks good. Maybe give it a little bit of margin. Chuck picked that image. He has an eye for design. Get your free copy now. See, doesn't that GIF just look great?
It does.
Right?
Like it's jumping out at me.
Yeah, like boom, like still not convinced. Need more. Okay. This is obnoxiously big text, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's just like get it now. So you have emotional appeal, you have a logical appeal, and then you have urgency and scarcity. Limited time offering, doors are closing, only so many available. Like people are lazy, and sometimes fear of loss is a bigger motivator than hope of gain. So we want to leverage that. Russell said in an interview, if he has one thing to fix on a funnel, or the thing he is the most important that drives conversions, it's that urgency and scarcity. So,
yeah.
That's how I structure most of my funnels, right? Okay, so that's our mobile. Now let's go back to the desktop and make sure we didn't break anything. Yeah, of course we gotta move some things around a little bit. Okay, so we're going to all right. So we're just gonna make this, we're gonna rebuild this for desktop on the other side. Okay. All right, so we're going to make one desktop only. Make the other one desktop only. Desktop only. Okay, crap. Make that mobile only. Mobile only. This took me a long time to figure out. Like,
yeah,
how do you make the mobile and the desktop look good? So now this looks kind of off. We want to fix it, but we can see that the visibility is only desktop. Okay.
so when you fix it here, it won't fix it on the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we can, and all this below, we've already optimized it. So it was just like this above the fold area is really crucial to get that to look right, obviously. So now we can move this around and we know it's not going to mess with our other stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 2-column because now we have more room, right? Let's say, bring this over here, move this column up. And move this headline up into this. Okay. I'm going to make this button bigger, but I'm not going to make it all the way across just because it looks kind of awkward. And then notice we have you have different containers. So you have the green one is your section, right? This is, I break up the emotional, the logical, and the urgency into different containers, and I can make them look different, right? So I have a section that is just the kind of the above the fold, right? And this is a section for the copy call out. So, and then within this we have rows, and then rows, and then you have columns within the rows, and then you have the individual elements, right? So we can toggle all these around to kind of lay out our elements. So I'm going to put this button right above. All right, so we're still not quite above the fold yet. Okay, so now we see that they can grab all that information in a short amount of time, and they know exactly what they need to do. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Super simple, right?
I wonder if that bottom text under the button should be on top. Make more sense. It doesn't matter. We could always fix it later.
Bam. All right, what do you think so far, Graham? All right. Thumbs up from leg day over there.
It's true. It's true.
Is today leg day or is that tomorrow?
Every day's leg day, bro.
You're right. You're right. Every day is leg day. Do you think I would die if I did a true Murph?
No, you wouldn't die. It would hurt.
What is that called?
It'd
A
be
Murph?
painful for a while, but you wouldn't die. You'd be fine.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
I'm feeling good about it. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I messed it up.
No.
You spoke too soon. Hey, Graham, when you're on my podcast, we'll call the episode Every Day is Leg Day with Graham.
Let's do it.
I'll send you an email. We'll get it
freaking A.
scheduled.
Perfect.
What are you doing? What happened there, dude?
Okay.
Is it just the font is
It's
white?
because you're on live, Caleb. That's why.
Jeez. All right. I'm doing something different here. Okay. So we're gonna make a whole section. If you have these problems where you're having trouble making things look right, I'll just duplicate a section and make one mobile only. So
Okay.
go to the gear. We're gonna go. So this is desktop only. And then this one is mobile only. Okay, let's try that again. What's going on? Scott, stop the live stream. No, keep it going.
No, this is good. I mean, this is kind of a tutorial for anyone that wants to build their own funnel, and this is called ClickFunnels, right? What is it called?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
This is branded at FunnelFlow.
This is the
This isn't
FunnelFlow lead machine.
ClickFunnels. Yeah, the FunnelFlow lead machine. It's exclusive. Can't get this anywhere else.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I don't know how I. Oh my gosh, Caleb. All right. So this section is. This is why Chuck hates building these things, because he gets all like he gets all Hulk on it.
I get flustered. I go through computers like cookies. I just
You
smash.
should take that baseball bat out of the room. That would help.
Okay, so I think I just I duplicated this row. All right, so let's see if I broke it. Yeah, delete this. Now let's make that smaller.
Do you need to save while you're making changes?
Yeah, that's smart. That's good. Yeah, you're a smart girl, Ephra. Smart girl.
See how he deflected that? He didn't say yes or no. He was just like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'm not going to do it, but that's cool."
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Fixed it.
Awesome.
Fixed it.
Yay.
All right. So
I got-
now we toggle. It looks right on the desktop and it looks right on there. Okay.
I love it. I love it when my funnel is the center of attention.
Isn't that great? Does it feel good? Now,
It does.
So we click save and we click preview. And then if we want to make sure that it looks right on, so it will default show us the desktop when we preview. But if we go to right click and we click inspect, we can we can basically tell Chrome what type of device you want it to display on. So
Okay.
we'll say like an iPhone 12, right? So this is what it looks like on an iPhone. So it is above the fold, which is important. All right, the button works. Now we got to fix that pop-up, but I'm not crazy about how that lays out mobilely. And make that. I kind of feel like this is a little repetitive because we've just shown that image.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hide this for the mobile layout. Yeah. All right. So let's just delete that. We don't need that image. There you go. That flows a little better.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So let's fix that pop-up. So how many emails are we? Tell us a little bit about your lead magnet. How many emails are they getting?
So the lead magnet is a email sequence of 5 emails or 6 emails. And they're basically to encourage the ad agency or sales agency's existing leads to book a 30-minute consultation call or strategy call with their existing email list.
So why don't we do a few curiosity bullets that really push them over the edge. Here's what you're going to get for free today. All right.
So you're kind of going to turn it into kind of like an opt-in form where you just have bullet points on what they'll get and then a call to action.
Yeah, it's just going to give them a few bullets and then I'm going to embed the form right there.
Okay.
Always be selling.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a six email, a templated 6 email sales sequence that with a few tweaks you can plug into your agency's mail service provider to automatically nurture leads into qualified sales appointments. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Anything else? Or just curiosity bullets about?
Yeah. I mean, if you have bullet points, it's best to have 2 or 3, not just one.
I agree.
Right? Designed just specifically for your agency or something like that. I don't know.
Why don't we just templated 6 email sequence
that speaks to your brand, not brand voice, but that speaks directly to your dream client. I don't know. I'm not good at thinking of copy on the fly. You are.
What about 6 email sales sequence that turns into qualified sales leads, sales appointments?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the big message, but I'm breaking that up into 3 things. So,
okay.
What's it? Modify and make your own in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah. There's clear the areas where they need to customize it, it's in green. So
okay,
I clearly ask them to plug in their personal stuff, like what's unique to their agency with I put it in like brackets, just enter your personal information here, like the brand name, how many clients they've helped, how many years they've been in business, that type of thing.
Okay. So to your point, Graham, the last one, plug into your agency's mail service provider to automatically nurture leads into qualified sales appointments. All right, so templated 6 email sequence, modify and make your own in less than 15 minutes, plug into your agency's mail service provider, automatically nurture leads into qualified sales appointments.
I love it. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
That's good.
Nice and easy. All right, so let's add our form. So we're going to go to form builder. So let's click save. We'll go to the form builder real quick. So that's sites, forms, builder, create new form. All right, so this is, so we name our form. This is for internal use. So this will be agency email template opt-in. Okay. So go to fields. We're going to go to full name, phone, email.
Phone number.
Hi, this is Afra. Do you need me to do
Yeah,
any email
but-
copy for you?
I think because like I would be very hesitant to put my phone number because I know I'll be like spammed with calls. So I wonder if just to keep it simple, like just a name and email. What do you usually like when you launch funnels? Do you put a
I
section for phone?
always go for the phone number, but I make it optional.
Yeah, let's make it optional. Because I feel like it's easier to get an email, so, and not really a phone number.
All right, we're gonna add a button, and then why don't we add a custom field like name of agency or placeholder. Name of agency, and then let's keep it simple. All right, we could do like agency type.
Mm.
Do we care? Do we want to know that information?
Probably not. Agency name is good.
Make that full width. And then I always make my buttons, just restating the call to action. Send me my email templates, please, and thank you. Okay, cool. We're going to save that form. Then we're going to go back to our funnel. Oh, sorry, up here, funnel. Go to edit. Go to pop up, and we're going to put our form right there. So we're going to pick our form over here on the left. It'll show up, and then bam.
So cool.
Right.
Awesome.
Cool. Let's add a little stylization. Make that's bold. That blue. Okay. See what it looks like on the mobile. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Awesome. There you go. All right. So when we need to update the SEO metadata, so if you text someone the link and it'll show up in the browser what it looks like. So I always just grab one of the I always grab one of the headlines and I use that for the SEO metadata.
Okay.
From Elevate, copywriting, services, right?
Yep.
All right. So title, a fully booked email sequence. And then Afra? Al. Okay, how do you spell it? Or is
My
that
first name,
Afra Al
AL-TAMIMI.
TAMIMI.
Yeah,
Social image. We're gonna grab that one. Okay. Look at that.
looks great.
Update. There you go. Save. Cool. All right. Now, do you have were you recording some sort of explainer video or something to give them on the next page, or was that it?
Like a thank you page.
Yeah.
I need to record one.
Okay. So
Yeah. I recorded one, but I was doing a lot of and like it was just really not, it wasn't very clear in terms of how they would edit them. It was just like I'll work with Sandra and see if we could record better videos.
So let's just keep this simple so we can get this live ASAP. All right. We can always make it look better.
Okay.
So we're going to clone this step. Clone it in the funnel. Publishing, we're going to change the name. We'll say email sequence. Thank you. We'll just say email. Thank you. Now, each funnel each page variation has its own unique URL slug. Or that's the ending of the URL. So we always just do that numerically. So I just add a 1, or if the next variation, I just do 2, so I can keep track of that. We're going to need to add a domain. We drag that up here. When you have an explainer video, we can bring this up here as the next step in the funnel, and we can embed a video, but we don't need to do that yet.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna, this is always fun where we just delete everything. All right, so we're just gonna delete this section. There we go. All right, say your email sequence is on the way. Downloading. All right. And then a funnel, right? It's taken from one step to the next step of your sales process. The next step of your sales process is that consultative sale, right? What do you need help with? How can I help you, right? So let's already start the conversation of getting them interested to talk to you. All right. So we're going to grab just more of a hero image. Do we have just like we have some headshots of you, right, in your folder?
Not, I shared a link to my images to Nitish, to my professional photos in Slack. I didn't put them in my client folder.
All right.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
All right. All right. This is a nice one, non-threatening.
Okay, good.
I was talking with Scott. I built 4 funnels yesterday. So it was busy.
Really? In
Yeah.
one day?
Not all the way to completion, but like significantly move the needle.
That is so fantastic.
I
Yeah,
know you're impressed.
I really am, because this is like a creative process and also a time consuming process.
Yeah.
It's very time consuming.
Yeah. It's awesome. I could see my future being built right before my eyes. It's so great. I think the call to action is having them sign up for a free copy review.
That's good. Sorry. I want to make that image bigger. That's too big. Thanks for downloading. You'll notice the button in the container was kind of off center, so I took the margin out of it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. And then padding is how much white space you have around an element. We don't need any padding around it.
Mhm.
So the first page of an opt-in funnel for cold traffic, it's less about you, the individual or the company. It's more about the result you're trying to offer. So once they've opted in, you can start to talk about who you are as an individual.
Okay.
I'm Afra, and I specialize in direct response copywriting for agencies who and their clients. I'd love to hop on a quick, no obligation call where we discuss copy needs, or I can live review your current. Now, you're the copywriter, so feel free to juice this up.
Okay, I will.
Let's make this a little not as wide. There you go. That looks a little better. So some people are just going to take your free stuff and run, but the people who are motivated buyers, like give them a exit to actually give you money.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of the thought here.
It looks great.
Perfect. All right. Okay, so we're just going to go to next step in the funnel. Next step. See what that looks like on mobile. See, got him. Yeah. All right. We're just going to duplicate. Do the same thing. Is that Natish?
No way.
Hey guys,
The man,
Gosh.
the myth.
sorry about the
the
delay.
legend.
Actually, I was little confused with the timing, US and Indian time, so I got confused what's actually the time is.
Oh, that's no excuse. How could you? Just kidding.
Natish.
Yes, big brother.
Good to see
Good
you.
to see you.
We're just building funnels.
She's cool, Afra.
Yeah.
Hey, Nitish.
Hey, Afra.
How are you?
I'm totally fine. You guys are going good with funnel building. Wow.
Yeah. We're really making some progress today, so I'm excited.
So you are using car? Are you traveling?
Huh?
Okay. I also I also stuck in traffic last hour and I got confused that what actually the time is.
Oh, yeah.
Natish, do you drive?
No, actually I'm not drive. Actually, I'm in cab.
Oh. All right. Somehow that's there twice. Let's see. Okay. Boom. All right. So buttons above the fold. Not quite above the fold, but probably when we show it on when we preview it, it will be. There you go. Bam. All right. And then this is going to go, no, so we'll change that. All right. Almost done here. So Afra, you'll need to, when you get home, you'll need to sign into app.funnelflow.io.
Okay.
Do you remember your login?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to integrate your calendar.
Yeah. I already have a Calendly link.
No Calendly. We've moved on from, you don't need Calendly. You don't even need to pay for it anymore. It's all here.
Really?
Yeah, we can. And the cool thing about using the calendar in high level is if they don't book a call, we can trigger follow-up automation to be like, come on.
Oh,
So then we don't have to
That's-
connect with Zapier and all that nonsense.
so cool. I love that. I was
Right.
kind of wondering how I would accomplish that in ConvertKit. So this is awesome.
You weren't. That's
I
why
think
you're here.
We need to update logo.
What'd you say, Nitish?
Yeah, I'm thinking actually that was the old logo. Or there is we have created a new. We need to update.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is
cool.
the sign up to the calendar.
Yeah. So all you got to do is when you get a chance, you just you sign in to the back end.
Okay.
Okay. After the 9 dots load. And Graham, you're up next on deck. If you have a few minutes, we can go through your funnel.
Si, senor.
All right, you go to integrations. Okay, and then you sign in with Google, right?
Okay.
And then that'll connect your calendar,
Got it.
right? And then you go to where is it? Remember, custom fields. If you do that, I can't think of it offhand. If you do that, I can integrate your calendar. So,
Okay. Yeah.
it works the same as Calendly. It's all the same functionality, but then
Okay.
the next thing we will do once we get that is we will set up an automation where we will actually plug in your emails because you have a nurture sequence, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll plug in your nurture sequence here.
Okay.
And so once they So we're going to say form submitted. We're going to add a filter and we're going to pick the form that we created. Form is. All right. So that's going to trigger this sequence, which is to book a call, right?
Okay.
And we'll have a conditional thing. If they don't book a call, we're still going to say, hey, we still want to talk to you. We want to give you that free copy review. And if they book it, it'll kill that sequence. So they don't bug.
Awesome. Very cool.
All right. So what you can do is integrate your calendar, and then also you log into automation, and then click that, and then just
And then
click
send the
it.
email.
And
Okay.
Email.
Yeah, I think I went in there and did that for one of Scott's email sequence. So I think I'll be okay in there.
Say templates none, put that in there. And then once we attach your domain and everything, we'll make the call to action links go back to your calendar and stuff like that. Okay. So sound good? Must be good. She left.
Uh-oh.
All right.
You booted her.
Mr. Dessert.
Yep. Hang on 1 minute. Hold on.
Yeah. Chuck, how's the SEO business today?
It's not bad.
Oh, there we go.
I'm working on something that you don't like.
Hey,
websites?
Jack, you have found your
Yep.
Your campaign?
What's that?
You have found your campaign which I created for you?
I have not, but I will check it as soon as I get done making this note.
Yeah, sure. Please do let me know, because sometimes it's going like there are some glitch in Facebook ads. I don't know, because we added, and there are two difference are going on, like credit card problem, debit card problems are going right.
Yeah, it's frustrating to me. So I appreciate you doing that.
No, I will check it out.
Ah.
Big brother exercise.
Oh, gosh. According to
What's
Graham,
that?
it's leg day. So
Hey, Scott, what's time there? You are
Say
too
what?
much, man.
Say it again.
I'm asking what's time there.
Lunchtime.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Lunchtime.
What's time there?
Oh,
Time.
no, it's 10 a.m.
Okay, it's 10 a.m. It's a 10.
But I am starting to feel a bit hungry.
all right, Graham, you want me to screen share, or you want to screen share?
You can screen share.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got so far. League of Leaders. Ooh, lead like a champion. I like that.
Yeah, that's the hashtag that I came up with.
I like that.
Nice.
That's weird. You look very similar to Scott.
That's crazy.
I know.
Twins even.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the Danny DeVito.
I'm not that tall. Some of the stuff I didn't have time to edit.
That's fine. That's why you're
You know,
here.
yeah.
Did you make this in Canva?
Yeah. So I as far as like getting that clear or changing the formatting and stuff like that, I have no idea.
Sure. Did you give me access to your Canva? I feel like you did.
Yeah.
Was that my Caleb at FunnelFlow?
Should be. Mm-hmm.
By the way, today not showing Steve, energy booster. Where Steve is?
Steve?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a real job. So
Okay.
Let me
I'm not-
let me get in there real quick and see if I can just share it with you. Let me go to folders. 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 Let me go to fo Logos and share this design. Dude, you're getting invited to the team.
All right. Were you able to add me?
Yep. You should have received an email.
Okay. Okay. This is team. Let's see. How do I see what you've on my projects, all projects shared with me? But do you I think you have to, I don't know how the permissions work on Canva.
You have to go to the certain whatever that logo is and then click on share with it. There's like 3 dots in there, Graham.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
super weird.
Yeah, so there's like multiple layers. Share folder. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay. You should get it now.
There. Oh, cool.
There you go.
Thank you, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Nitish.
Yeah.
We'll use this logo for now, but if you could spin up, a logo board for Graham, League of Leaders.
Yeah.
Graham, you want to kind of tell him some concepts? Nitish, you want to ask him some questions on?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. I need to I work from home and I have kids everywhere and making all kinds of noises. So give me a second. Hold on 1 moment.
I was working with a guy yesterday and I was like, is that goats in the background? And he's like, yeah, I work from home. I was like, that's cool. I mean, you work from home. If you were working in an office and I heard goats, I'd be like, well, that's weird.
Oh, that's the office goat.
That's right.
Everybody needs one of those.
By the way, guys, I'm also trying to get a little office, as brother know already.
Nice. Nice.
Because in work from home there are a lot of problems are going on, like a lot of things. Hey, do this, do that. Hey, Nitish, do this.
A lot of distractions.
Mama
like,
asks, hey, Nitish, have you eaten or not?
Like, Mom, I'm working.
Boom.
I can't take care of the goats.
All right.
So so transparent background. That's the money button right there.
Yeah. That's good.
Uh,
Love that. The other thing that I've noticed, like in this arrow, there's like lines that show up, like a vertical line.
well, I'm not going to get too into it. Nitish is
Yeah.
going to make you a proper logo. So,
Yeah, so what actually is our concept is what actually the Graham did.
Well, what we do, it's a group of leaders. It's League of Leaders, and essentially what we do is we build leaders.
Okay, so we need to focus on growth, leaders' growth.
Mhm.
Okay, so we need to have some concept like which can like give us a full concept of growth in future with the leadership, right?
Correct. Yeah. Leadership and fitness.
Okay, leadership and fitness. Okay, so we need to connect fitness with leadership in a growth. So there are three concepts which we can connect to make a logo.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think even like with that background of the funnel, the wording or the outline of League of should be white.
yeah.
There you go.
If you can in future, like if you can like give me your like choices, like if you have any dog and you want to like, hey Nitish, just go with this. This is my choices. Then that can always help for me. Otherwise, I will give you some concept on this.
Yeah. So the concept of this is basically the arrow. It leads to like it starts out as a big group and moves over to a smaller group, and that kind of that speaks more about like the development process. Most people are in that left hand side category, and what we do is we move people into a smaller group and move people into a higher level of development. So what you'll see is that the whole concept of League of Leaders is to obviously create more leaders, but we focus more on internal things. The person, the individual first, before we develop, external skills. So I'm sorry, dude, I'm getting distracted. I have like kids and family running around. But that's the main concept is you start with yourself. You can't lead other people until you know how to lead yourself. And so that's a lot of what we focus on in the beginning.
Give me a moment, sorry.
And it's a locker room sports feel because we're focused on fitness.
Yeah.
It's not just being physically fit, it's being mentally fit and spiritually fit as well.
I'm thinking the logo is a leg, like a giant leg for leg day.
It's like
with a lamp.
It's a leg lifting weights.
It's a leg lamp. That's right.
Oh. All right, so we've cleaned it up a little bit. This is a working logo. Nitish will make some magic for you. We have our call out, our logo. I think it's cool. We're brand building here a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to be the Scott and Tanya video. We're going to put a custom value in here that automatically updates when you run this challenge, because this can be an evergreen thing. Love this. Let's add a little margin here. Okay. Make that a little bigger. You're a grandpa, trips me out.
I know.
Holy dude. Man, leg day every day keeps you looking young.
That's it. Let's see.
I keep threatening to work out with Graham, but I don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know if I'm ready. I think I can handle it.
Don't
All right,
be
do we have
scared.
anything in here that we can put like those hero images of the people you've worked with?
Yeah, I mean, I've got people that I've met, people that I've done events with. Yeah,
Are those videos or just pictures?
pictures, some videos.
Well, this was Scott's funnel, and so we're just kind of modifying it for Graham. What do you think about the mountain background? Do you want something different?
You know, there's a possibility. So if you go, let me go ahead and share my screen, or let me share my screen.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, so I've got a photo or two that might actually work well. Let's go into Canva. And see this photo right here of the locker room? Yeah, something kind of like that. Let's go to photos.
That'd be cool. And then it stays consistent, huh?
Yeah, it stays consistent with you know, branding and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, so some of these locker room photos. Oops. Like this is the main one. This one that's in the course outline is the main one that's on the website. But
You know where you found that?
Internet.
Oh, good.
Just copy it and then go search for it. I think you can do an image search.
Yeah, well, maybe I can let me see if I can I move to folder projects. Maybe I can move it to the logos folder. Yeah, I just moved it to the logos folder. So Caleb, you should have it in the logos folder now.
Got it. Let's see. Boom.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
To change the thumbnail on my video, do I do it in Vimeo or is there a place to do it in Go High Level?
It's Vimeo.
Okay. And then just copy and paste the link again.
Yeah, actually, if you will update in Vimeo, then you will get updated in your GHL also.
Okay.
Let's see. Full center. What do you think?
You want to share your screen again?
No. Oh.
Come on.
Amateur.
Just kind of moves through the background. Oh, I gotta change this one. What is it? Oh, okay. Background. There you go. You like that? You want it darker? You want it lighter? Feedback?
Guys muted. You're muted, Graham.
I like the logo. I think the picture looks great. I think that ties into the sports appeal,
cool
the
when you-
sports brand.
The little benches peek through the different elements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then we'll put some images here.
Yep.
Were you able to put some images in the Slack or what's easier for you to put them in Google Drive or Slack of you with like images with Mark Divine?
I haven't had the time to do that. I can do that. I can get them. Do you? I mean, what's the easiest? I mean, I should be able to just upload them here.
Yeah. So what you do is this is a video element. So let's
You
just
change
make
it.
let's make these images. So I'm just going to delete these elements. Got an image. All right, so you got room for 9. You can obviously delete what you don't want to fill. And then put a little sub caption of who it is.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Hmm.
And then actually we'll do this.
Just copy and paste. There you go. The whole thing. There you go. Cool.
Bam.
Perfect. Okay, I can do that. So I'll get those images. What kind of a mix do you think I should have? What's a good healthy mix? Because I've got images of we're like out in nature. I've got some of these boot camps that I've done. I've got some with influencers. So
I would just put whatever you got up there, because this is more just what is it? It's really authority building. Like you have learned and earned the ability to teach this concept, right? So you holding up, doing SEAL training, that's relevant. You with Mark Divine, that's relevant. You with Steve Weatherford, that's development. Like you've surrounded yourself and pursued excellence. And I'm going to share that with you on this challenge is really what you're saying.
Yep. Okay.
Right. Do you talk about Murph 365 anywhere in here?
Oh, no. Do I? Let's see. No, not at all. That's another thing, being featured in Men's Health magazine.
Yeah,
Whoa.
okay. Now we're talking.
Yeah. I forget about that stuff, dude.
You got that on your website too?
No,
Oh, you should do that and link to that.
dude.
I know it's a lot.
I just forget about that stuff.
Yeah.
That's why you're part of a marketing mastermind.
That's why we're here. Yeah.
That's why it's 100%.
We're gonna do this. Where else have you been featured?
Chalked Up.
Huh?
Chalked Up it's a CrossFit community. There's Yahoo.
You said Men's Health.
Yeah. So Graham, Desert, Murph. That's so funny. Men's Health, morning chalk up. Let's see, Garage Gym Athlete. Those are like 3 big ones. Yahoo.com.
Look at that. Yahoo.
Yep. Let's see. My goal. So if you Google my name, Graham Dessert, my goal was to change what pops up because like all these recipes pop up. So it's like, how can I change what pops up when you Google Graham Dessert? They'd have to like thumb through a bunch of Murph stuff and workout stuff first to get the recipe.
You own
that they're looking for.
grahamdessert.com.
I do.
All right. What we need to do is, since you're kind of branding yourself as an influencer, we need to do a name search, pay-per-click campaign that spends like, when you can afford it, $5 a day, so that whenever someone search your name, you pop up on top, right? So you can basically own your own search term. And then the first thing they see is the hero image of, Graham Dessert, the leadership coach, right? So it's called a funnel hub. We'll get there. Where else have you been featured?
Garage Gym Athlete.
They wanted to interview me, but I was busy.
Well, this is your Instagram, the Graham Dessert, at Graham Dessert.
Yeah.
You're on page 2. It shouldn't be too hard to get that up to the next one.
Chuck's an SEO guy. I'll hook you up.
I'll help you out.
I think SealFit. Someone told me SealFit just released a video about the Murph 365 too.
Oh, so we could say Seal Fit?
Possibly.
I didn't realize this meeting was within greatness. Good golly.
Yeah, we don't mess around here, Chuck.
Yes, man. Look at where you've come.
Where did this go today? Maybe not.
And
then the other one would be morning chalk up.
You want to do Seal Fit, or actually, I guess we can make this.
You do one more.
Yeah. Let me see.
Make it 5.
No. All right. Morning chalk up and Seal Fit.
Yep.
Hey Jason, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. Mixed up with links this morning, but I'm on the call.
It's a high level on my list to get my links sorted out. So I'm sorry, it's a real issue. So I'll work on that.
And I just put the notification on my Slack, so that's going to be helpful too.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Hey, Graham.
Good morning.
Come on now. Chuck.
How you
Good.
doing, Jason?
Good. I'm good. I'm good. Scott, how are you?
Hey, good. How, you sporting the kilt today?
Aye.
No, not today. Next week, Thursday, though.
Thursday,
Dude, that's.
kilt day.
I thought I recognized that voice. I finally pulled up the video.
Come on.
Come on, that's my boy, Blue.
Come on.
Boy.
All right.
Yeah.
Who else is on this morning? I don't want to miss anybody.
Nitish,
We got
our boy from India.
Hey, Jason.
Come on now. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. Good.
Boom.
Seal
I think
fit.
I meet first to you.
All right. This is sweet. This is either the most engaging or most boring YouTube
It's good.
stream of all time.
It's good.
No, man, this is going to be very engaging. This is very engaging. You're
Like-
gonna get so many views, tons of comments.
Triple digits.
I don't even, I want to believe you, but I don't know.
Oh, it's happening.
Look at that. This is like, I'm opting into this. I mean, garage gym athlete, you know?
Yo,
Phew.
Is that right next to your office in your garage, Caleb?
What? My home gym, which
Yeah.
is basically a toy storage area.
dude, you gotta start somewhere, man. You gotta start somewhere. Like, you really don't need equipment. You just need your body and a pair of shoes. Actually, you don't even need a pair of shoes.
you
don't
right,
even need legs.
there's a lot out there that's promoting, like, you don't need to just use your body, like all these
Yeah.
different exercises.
100%. That's
Okay,
so
this is
so
Mark
that's
Devine's.
that's what I'm gonna develop. Like, over the next like 6 months to a year, I'm gonna develop workout programs that you don't need equipment. You don't need to spend tons of money. You don't need to drive 30 minutes to the gym and, wait in line to use machines or equipment, or get distracted by mirrors and bathrooms and people,
Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Stands.
Mark Devine's challenge. Okay, your boy Graham. Now look, bam.
Yeah.
Maybe so seal fit. So he makes this a little smaller. I think we can do that. Remember, they don't care about your brand. They care about the result right now. Already getting
Oh, no way. Did you just pull this off from a link? The performance challenge. Unbeatable.
well, I was looking for the logo and I clicked into this.
Nice.
So I think we can model this a little bit. This is a click funnel right here. We could literally scrape this this template and use it as a challenge template, but do that later. All right. I like his call to action, ready to get in the best mental and physical shape of your life. I kind of feel like
I was asked the question this morning because a buddy of mine, I just threw the concept out to him over the phone, and he's like, so what's the magnet? What are people attracted to? Are they attracted to fitness, or are they attracted to leadership? And I'm like, well, some people are attracted to the leadership and the fitness is a byproduct. Some people are really attracted to the fitness, and the leadership is a byproduct. He's like, well, who's your avatar? I was like, well, I mean, I actually spent time with my avatar over the weekend in Utah out in the mountains with her kids. I was like, my avatar is the 44-year-old dude who has teenagers, who is a little bit out of shape, owns a business, is ready to scale, and needs leadership and needs fitness, needs it all. He was attracted more to the fitness side of things, while he was actually attracted to both. He just picked my brain for about 4 or 5 days in regards to business, and then also picked my brain on like what he should do next steps on fitness.
All right, change the headline a little bit.
Hey guys, my mama asking me, hey, when you will take your dinner? So can I?
You can go eat, Nitish. It's okay.
Thank you. Because it's night time, 11:16, and I need to take dinner.
Yeah, go eat. So this is a drop-in call. It's
Right.
just like come and go, and as we have time and availability, I'm just going to be working on everyone's funnels. And so hopefully the idea is people, will start to feel comfortable with this, and that we can eventually have these calls running every day, so that mastermind members who want to come in and get their funnel fixed or built or whatever, we're just going to do it live. And that's it. So go eat, Nitish. Go eat some of that.
Thank you guys. Thank
Mama's
you. Nice to
cooking.
meet
Good to
you all.
see you.
Bye-bye.
One.
All right, what do you
Bye.
think of this headline, Chuck?
I like it because you're keeping that lead in there. You're keeping like a champion. I think it's better than what you had.
I think so too.
Mhm.
And it's better to model what is already working. And this guy, he's doing it right. So
I don't even
let's
know.
and it's kind of your same avatar, someone who is attracted to a Mark Divine. Okay.
Mhm.
I think we can get rid of that. It's a little duplicate. Why don't we change this button to yellow?
Mm.
No, not that.
Mm.
So I have a little color
More of
picker.
an orange or yellow in there.
Yeah, something that would. Yeah, there you go.
Goldenrod.
You can pick it off. Yeah, there you go. You can pick it off the logo.
This is so much more fun than doing this alone. All
It is.
sad.
It's like we're at a coffee shop, right? We're just hanging out, sharing our experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's coming together. You seeing it, Graham?
Yeah. I am.
All right. Maybe we'll make this too much yellow, or is that okay?
No, I think that's okay. I think it jives with the brand,
Cool. All right. What was our fifth thing? Seal fit, and then what was the other one?
Morningchalkup.com. Yeah, there you go. Morning chalk up. I don't know if they have him. There you go. I think that one over, if you scoot over 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one over. That one right there, the second one over.
That one?
Yeah.
This guy?
No, the at the top.
What am I looking at?
The second one over.
This guy?
Yep, that one. That might be good. Or do you want to do like morning chalk up the fittest news? You
I
think
kind of
that
like that's an app icon. I kind of like this.
Yeah. They have a ton of subscribers, Morning Chalk Up does. It's kind of interesting. It's like as soon as Murph 365 was done, it was like the next day, that lady called me, was like, what did you just do?
I Murphed.
It's kind of funny, the phone call. It's like, wait, what?
Could I get a quick feedback from you guys? It'll take 30 seconds.
You're gonna need to book a call, Scott.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to share my screen.
Oh, yeah, I can stop my share. Let me just go ahead.
Okay. Is it showing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so I got some instruction to change the thumbnail for that video because Tanya's not really involved and it kind of was confusing to somebody. So I could do this picture. Is this showing? Join the CEO mini forum.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Or I could do like a screenshot of one of the actual mini forums. What do you think would be better, or any other feedback?
I really like the picture that you opened with.
Okay. Is that it? Any
Yeah,
other feedback?
Man,
that's good.
I
All right,
like that.
cool. Thanks.
The other one was too busy.
Thank you.
So Tanya didn't want to be implicated.
No, it was Doug. He said, "Why do you have a picture of your wife? How is she involved in this?" And I'm like, "Well, she's not." And he's like, "Well, probably get rid of
Well, doesn't Doug know everything, huh?
it." Well, I sort of agreed. Otherwise, I would have not just like gone with them. But
My thought on the wife picture, it's like, I'm kind of a badass. Okay. So you want to hang out with me? You know,
my wife
that's
thinks
all.
I'm cool, so you should too.
Exactly.
My wife likes to take pictures with me
Right, that's the truth.
in nice clothing, and
I happen to get
Join
into
my-
some of them.
join my forum.
I saw it more as a representation of your successful marriage, you know,
Hmm.
like more of a symbol.
Which you're promoting too. Yeah.
I agree. Look at that. That is pretty sweet.
If you could share the screen, we could all
Gosh.
enjoy. I love it.
What do you think there, Graham?
I think that looks great. What about adding Steve Weatherford's podcast? I don't know if there's a image for that, but that's he has hundreds of thousands of fitness followers.
You're gonna make me do
didn't-
another one, aren't you?
And well,
Is that going to make it too wide though?
would it?
Just because see how the white is the same width as the picture and all the content below.
Why don't we just keep it like that, and I can put the feature of Steve in one of
Down there.
those. Yep, like
Yeah.
some of the podcasts that I've been on or what have you. I think
Yep.
could be good in that spot.
Graham, I'll say this again. You really need to be publishing a podcast, like, because if you have a podcast, then it gives you license to, be on Steve's podcast again, right? And then he'll pitch your podcast, and then you'll get access to his listeners, right? I really, your avatar listens to podcasts a lot, and if you have a podcast and a book, you can be a superstar coach. So, do you agree, Scott?
Yep, got to get it. Start with mine. I'll see you on mine soon. Gotta go, guys.
Bye.
Later. Do they do podcasts, or do they do like going through the workouts live?
Who? What?
Well, I don't know the people that follow. I know I'm in Top Fitness over here, but I don't have to work at that. So I don't know what your avatars are following. Do they just listen to podcasts as they're doing their whatever, or are they also watching you do this stuff? Does that question make sense?
Yeah, I would say they're listening. I don't
Okay.
know if they would watch. Maybe
Okay.
they have the video on. I mean, but my 82.6% of the people that follow me are male, and 45 in the age demographic, 58% is from the age of 35 to 54.
They're just listening.
Yeah, they're listening.
Okay.
I mean, you could do a video podcast and then just scrape the audio. And then as you start, because a lot of what you're going to be doing is actually, physically coaching people, physically working out with people. Once you have some budget, you can hire some video people to follow you around.
Mm-hmm.
And that will, videos of you doing MRFs, right? Or teaching a leadership. Maybe a YouTube channel is kind of where you need to be thinking.
That's what I was trying to figure. I do like the idea of scraping.
So that's your top level content, the long form, and then you scrape that and you can
so what I could so what I could do is I could literally video the podcast, and then just turn that, scrape it, put the audio onto a podcast thing, like on the Apple or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're shooting it once, but then you have multiple. You can put it on different platforms.
You repurpose it. You could even take that, have somebody transcribe it, and use that for some type of content,
like a blog or an email.
Yep.
Email newsletter or whatever.
Yep. You can take sections of that transcription, put it in a post, and then have it linked to the blog or the video or both, or all kinds of stuff. When you do a video, I think there's so much that you can repurpose from that.
Now, are you going to be delivering this challenge from your Facebook group?
Yeah, I can do that. There's 1,200 members in the Facebook group.
Nice.
It's not a very active group, quite frankly.
Well, if you can deliver the challenge live there, and then as we run ads, you can just use that Facebook group as your distribution hub, right? So you can run your challenges in there, you can run your free workshops in there, and we're grabbing their email, but then we're pushing them into the Facebook group to actually deliver the content, right? And then that's one way to do it. It's simple, and you can use it to engage your current audience. What are your thoughts, Chuck?
I like it, but are they there? So let me preference. I feel it's difficult to get a lot of engagement in a Facebook group. But going to your target market and where they are at, their age, are they on Facebook? Are they going to be there? Or are they going to be on Instagram? If you can use Instagram, right, and then push them to Facebook to deliver whatever you have, you can stay active on Instagram and then push them somewhere else. Again, I don't know where your audience is, but it sounds like
I don't really know.
Okay. Well, this is a good split test then.
I don't know where I get the most engagement. It's been so up and down.
Is that because of you not being active on certain ones because you're bouncing around, or is it just it's naturally that way?
I think I'm pretty active in both, but the engagement is just like trying to figure out like what gets the most engagement. is kind of tough. And I haven't done a ton of video. I can tell you that. Have not done a ton of video, but I mean, the videos that I've done get a lot of views, not a lot of likes or engagement, but a lot of views. So, I mean, there's that.
So that brings up a good point. A couple. One, video is the way to go with a lot on social media. People really like to watch that. The other is like one of the guys I know, he does a lot on Facebook, and he's like, I don't look at the likes, I look at the views a little bit, but I just keep pumping it out there, and there's lurkers out there. They just watch it, and then something will hit them, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm engaging. So it's good you're getting views.
Plus it builds. So I've got a buddy he does market. It's all marketing. It's not funnels or anything like that, but it's marketing for companies. And he's just like, dude, you have to, you can post consistently, but you have to get your face and your voice in people's ears and eyes, just because it builds trust. And so if you're consistently doing videos, it'll build trust. People get to know you. They get to hear your messaging and what you're talking about, and you're just providing value. And at some point, they're going to buy. At some point.
Yep. Videos, especially I imagine in the fitness industry, you're showing that transformation. They're watching you do the exercise properly. Not that you have to tell them how to do it, unless that's the main objective of the video, but they're watching it. The other thing is, and I think you already do this, but you also want to show them just whatever's going on in your life, right? You went out and spent 4 days, 5 days in Utah. Did you do anything? Did you post any? Hey, I'm out here in Utah. This is beautiful. This is, hanging out with, and you don't have to name people, but people want to know that you're not all rah, rah, rah. It's, hey, I'm hanging out with my family. What are you doing this Saturday? It's cheat day, right? You see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, like, he's my twin. So I follow him. And he's like, oh, it's cheat day Sunday. Look at what I'm doing. And he's promoting his stuff. So you do want to get that mix in there. But video is like, even if it's a short 30, 60 second one, those are good.
Awesome. Yeah. I love that.
I love your the hashtag that you're promoting. And you can there's two of them. Leading fit is one of them, and then leading like a champion. I like leading like a champion.
I not to push back anything Chuck's saying, I think for simplicity, it's, you can send them the Zoom links, but deliver the go live in the Facebook group, so it'll automatically, people can watch the replays. It's just a simple way to kind of run it.
And going live is Facebook likes that. People like that.
Yeah, we can always adjust later. This is just V1.
It's the beginning, right? Like, you got to get a good foundation, and you got, I think, and you already know this from fitness. You got to get that consistency down of doing these little things every day, and then it's going to add up.
Yep.
The video script for the invite, do you have clarity on that, or do you need any help with that?
I have clarity on it. Yeah, I'll get that produced today.
Are you going to be wearing are you going to do that, record that from your gym or something cool?
Yeah, I'll probably do it. Maybe I'll probably wear my vest.
Is that your signature? Like, I see that in a lot of videos.
Of mine?
Yes, the vest.
Yeah, because I did the Murph 365.
What? Explain that a little.
So the Murph is so in the CrossFit world, they have what they call hero wads, and a hero wad is a workout of the day that is done in honor of someone that died in service of duty, whether you're a police officer, a firefighter, a first responder, or in the military. So Lieutenant Michael Murphy was in the military. He was a SEAL, and he was killed in combat. They made a movie about him, Lone Survivor. I don't know if you've ever seen that or heard of that. But that movie was also about Marcus Luttrell, who was the lone survivor of this operation out in Afghanistan. Lieutenant Michael Murphy was one of those SEALs that died, and he basically in the movie went out into basically out into an opening to get a communication signal so that his team could be rescued. And when he did that, he put his life at risk and ended up being shot and died. And so they posthumously gave him the Medal of Honor. So they also came up with this workout as a workout that Lieutenant Murphy really liked to do. And so it's running a mile, doing 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and running a mile at the end wearing a 20-pound vest. And so I did that workout every day for a year. Nobody's ever done it before me. And so I was the first one in the world to do it. Then after that, since then, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 people complete it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And another thing, the guy who is actually on the same team as Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who actually created the Murph Challenge. And the Murph Challenge is a challenge that happens on Memorial Day. He started it. It's a nonprofit foundation that basically people can participate in. They get a shirt and a hat. They pay $50 or whatever. And they have like maybe 100,000 people do it every year worldwide. It's insane. Wow. It's crazy. So him and his wife reached out to me. They live over in Temecula area. And I got to be a part of that photo shoot, which happened, this last, I think, spring. So I got to meet them, and they're like a ton of like movie actors and actresses. They're in Terminal List, that new series that came out on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I think it's Amazon Prime. So they're in that. So I got to meet a bunch of the actors that were in that and some of these other movies. Like there's another movie, War Horse 1, that I was invited to the premiere of. I wasn't able to make it. I had family stuff going on, but I wasn't able to make that premiere.
What's War Horse 1?
It's a movie. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. I have no idea but it's a war movie about, some sort of a mission gone wrong.
There's a nonprofit down in the Kansas City area. It's called War Horse something, but they help first responders, military people with PTSD, and they use equine therapy. So I guess that's why it rings a bell.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Super great people.
Yeah.
So hearing all that, Graham, so if you think about it, within 1 or 2 degrees of your network,
Jesus,
you have access to millions of people.
Yeah.
So if you have a show, and you can cash in on some of those relationship credits, you could interview some of those people on your show about leadership and fitness and all that stuff. And then you give them the video assets back, and then they post it on their socials, and it grabs their network and pushes it into yours.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
So.
how do you feel about asking people for that, Graham?
I have no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no issue. And I've got a pretty good relationship with some of them to be able to do that. You
Okay.
know, like I've got a great relationship with Steve Weatherford. You know, I've got a great relationship with Mike Sowers. I could ask him. I think I could ask Mark, but I don't know if that would compete with what he's doing. It may not be a thing. I mean, I've worked in his organization for 5 years, so Mark Devine, I think that wouldn't be an issue. I think I could. Yeah.
And at the very least, have a conversation, because you're a pretty candid individual. Have a conversation with them about it, if it came to that point.
Oh, totally. And there's other people too. So I have access in my network to a lot of high level people. One of my former bosses, he's the CEO of a publicly traded multi-billion-dollar company that I've like, I would call him once a year and just be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. What do you recommend? Blah, 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 blah. And we would talk for 30 minutes and he'd give me tips and pointers and stuff like that. So I could reach out to him too.
Who's that?
His name's Charlie Chase.
Hmm.
And those type of relationships, when you can just take 30 minutes of somebody's time and then be present with you and give you advice, like it's just amazing when people do that. Like it's so cool when people share their time with you and give you that. Like it's indescribable.
Graduates of like West Point and these military academies. My dad
Yeah.
was one, so he's got that network, and so there's that common bond. I didn't go, but my dad did, and so we can
dad went to
talk
West
about
Point?
that. Yeah, he did.
Ah.
What branch of the military were you in?
I wasn't in the military.
Really? Oh my gosh. And you got all these connections to that you've that you've cultivated. That's the big word I was looking for. Man, good for you, man.
Yep.
It's awesome.
All right. So
Hey, thanks for being on. Like I really I didn't know all this about you, so it's fascinating. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
all right. So I'm changing the URL of the group. I mean, it's just
And you know, I have really gotten clarity on the direction I need to go as of this morning, because the whole thing, like the idea is a long-term vision. I want to get into the hearts of teenagers, but it's hard to get into the hearts of teenagers without getting into the hearts of the father. So I think focusing on the father first, and actually teaching the father how to lead their family is big. That's like the underlying why and vision of this.
Yeah. That's cool.
good.
Good.
All right.
That is good.
Dang it. So the league. So I'm trying to customize your Facebook group name, the /, because it was just numbers. The League of Leaders group. All right.
And the thing is that it's a private group. So, and I know there's some groups out there that are public and people can just join, and there's different rules and like, you know, fences, I guess you could say, you could put up around it. Like what, I mean, right now it's set up private, but it's visible. And so people have to be invited in or be accepted in. So would you say that's good?
Yeah, I think that's good, because you can also, there's different tools where you can actually have people give their email to join. So, and then we can pull that into your mailing list as well. So it's just another opt-in. So
Cool.
The League of Leaders group, is that okay? Because League of Leaders and the League of Leaders is taken.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so now, all right, so we're gonna We're going to copy that. We're going to go back to that funnel. And so after they give us their email, we're going to redirect them to the Facebook group and have them join.
Okay.
And then in our email confirmation, we're going to say, join the League of Leaders group. Okay. So that's that. Okay, Graham, your homework. You got to work on your video.
Yep.
You know that. Put in your hero images, with your boys. Put your payment card in here so it can send the emails. $10 gets you a couple thousand emails. So it's really minimal amount. And also enables text message sending, so we can send text automations to show up to the group. Okay.
Okay.
Say custom value. So let's add a few custom values. Leadership challenge. Start date. Time. When do you want to run this challenge?
What do you think next week? Do you think that's enough leeway?
Maybe give yourself 2 weeks total of promotion.
So we would run it the 2 weeks of promotion, 1, 2. So we would run it. And you're talking like it's a 3-day challenge and you'd want to do it after hours. Is that correct? Or would you do it early in the morning?
I don't know. I mean,
or middle of the day. Like that's like, I don't know the best. Maybe there's just not a good time to run a challenge. I don't particularly know.
I would probably say morning. I mean, it's easier for me I can't personally, it's hard to commit to stuff in the middle of the day. So life happens. And then at the end of the day, too many things can get in the way. I know it's possible, but especially high performers are usually accustomed to waking up early.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, and that fits with the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we could say September 8th, 9th, and 10th. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All right. So 09. So the first day will be the 8th. Right.
Yep.
And what time?
And so if we're on Pacific time, we could do as early as 6, or we could say 7. So it's either 6 or 7.
I'd say 6. Okay.
And then what's interesting is every Saturday there's a MRF. Every Saturday there's a MRF that happens. So we could do it. We could do it at Saturday at 6, and then there's a MRF that happens right afterwards. So join if you're in California, come to the beach and do a MRF with us.
And don't die.
And don't die.
Okay. Challenge start date time, and then we'll say League of Leaders Facebook group.
All right. I got to jump off.
Bye,
Good to
Chuck.
see everybody. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
You too, Chuck.
See you, Chuck. Thank you.
Bye.
No, I didn't want to do that. I did the wrong thing.
Whoops.
I'm supposed to duplicate it. Freaking I screwed that one up, didn't I? Leaders, custom value. So, what's it called? The league. LOL. Leadership. Challenge. Start. Date. Time. All right. What was the date on that challenge again?
September 8th.
At 6 a.m.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so what we do is with these custom values, so whenever you do a new challenge, you just change the date in here of the first date, and then we're going to put this custom value. So everywhere we need the time that we're going to have, when the meeting starts. It'll display that dynamic value. See that date populates?
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, I think that's good for today. Work on the video, get these images in here. And yeah, so
Can I copy and paste this to do a funnel for the course that's being released?
sales page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd format it a little different. Let me see. I'll put a sales page template into yeah, I'll put a template together for you and you can fill in the copy for it.
Okay.
So sound good? Just let me know when you get that stuff done and we'll put the wires together so you can start promoting it.
I'll get it going.
Looks good, Graham. Caleb, do you have any appointments open later today?
Let's see. After 2, I could take a phone call, 2 or 3.
Okay. Let's go for 2.
Actually, I need a little bit more space. Can we do 2:30?
Nope. Yeah, that works.
Just give me a ring.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Appreciate you
All right,
guys.
guys.
Talk soon.
Okay.